People is proud to present the 40 Days 40 Fintechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program, which is leading the way in advocating for technology that promotes financial inclusivity. Since 2020, we've profiled over 100 fintechs, and our latest season is shining a spotlight on those breaking down digital barriers and transforming lives for the better. Join us in this financial inclusivity revolution, presented with generous support from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Follow hashtag 40 Days 40 Fintechs, hashtag Level 1 Project to learn more and get involved in creating a brighter financial future for all.
The 4 Days for Fintechs initiative continues to shine a spotlight on prime stories in fintech that are transforming millions and millions of lives in Uganda and across Africa. On this rainy day of 40 Days for Fintechs Season 5, Day 4, we are happy to have a team from FutureLink Technologies. FutureLink is a well-known fintech organization working in Uganda and supporting organizations in Uganda and across Africa. We're happy to have you, sir.
Very well. Thank you, Nicholas, for having me today. My name is Matia Ssebiranda. I'm the marketing manager at FutureLink Technologies. So FutureLink Technologies is a community-driven marketplace for affordable financial services. And we're on a mission to create financial freedom for all in Africa through this community-driven marketplace so that all may be able to thrive. And how we do this is, so we have a two-sided platform. On one side, we enable the financial cooperatives to be able to, first of all, obtain, serve, and retain customers, but also be able to mobilize savings and also grow transaction revenue and reduce operational costs by 90%. So unlike other technology companies that just give you technology. And then on the other side of the platform, we are able to enable the unbanked and the underbanked in Africa to be able to access and choose the most relevant and affordable financial services, which are designed just for them. So unlike banks, our collaboration with financial cooperatives enables these members to access and also choose the most relevant and affordable financial services. And these services, because these institutions are member-owned, they are designed for them.
Those are hearing about FutureLink Technologies for the very first time. Would wish for them to know, when did you start? How many customers have you so far served? What has been your impact so far?
Okay, thank you very much. So FutureLink Technologies that's now currently has spent over 19 years in the industry. That's really a very rich experience. We started in a very small space of a garage with over just $100 and a borrowed desk and a desktop. But today we have grown to be the preferred community-driven marketplace for Africa. And we are currently serving over 720,000 people in total, with a branch network of over 380 and 180 institutions across Uganda and Zambia, but also still expanding to the whole of Africa. Currently, our saving aggregate is about $54 million and a loan portfolio of about $80 million altogether with the institutions that we are serving. So we have been able to create impact both on the last mile and the financial cooperatives that we are serving in Uganda, in Zambia, and now spreading to the whole of Africa.
So what are your core products and services?
So like I said earlier, we have a double-sided platform. So we have MSACCO, which serves the unbanked and underbanked in Africa. This is a channel through which now they are able to serve themselves. You can be able, for example, be in Kampala here, but join a Sacco that is actually in Mbarara. So through MSACCO, you can be able to serve yourself. You become the manager of your Sacco account. You can repay your loans, you can deposit, you can withdraw, you can apply for a loan digitally without traveling to the Sacco. You don't need to have, worry of the Sacco is closing at this time or the other time. So at any time, you can be able to withdraw and access your money. Unlike the other days where you had to first travel to the Sacco, when it's closed, you can't access your funds. If you are away for a barrier and your loan is due, you have to pay penalties. Now with MSACCO, all this is solved. The pain of the unbanked and underbanked is actually solved. But also, most importantly, it enables you to now choose those financial services that are relevant for you as a member, as a customer. And then on the other side, we have the digital banking platform, which is Savings Plus. Now, this is for institutions, for SACCOs, where they are able now, of course, with the latest technology that we have just launched this year, May 24th, we launched the Industry Dashboard. Now, this Industry Dashboard enables financial cooperatives and MFIs to be able, first of all, to leverage AI and data analytics to be able to develop relevant products for their members. But also, this dashboard now fulfills the promise that we make to the customer as a financial cooperative. They're able to leverage comparative industry data. This is an industry dashboard. First of all, the first of its kind in Africa and in Uganda as well. So you're able to, all the 180 institutions in our ecosystem are able to compare their performance against the performance of other institutions in the ecosystem. For example, they look at their loan portfolio, they look at which products are being rejected by customers, which products are being asked for. You're able to see how are you retaining customers, how is your savings mobilization compared to other institutions, what strategies do we need. So it is formulating discussions in the boardrooms of SACCOs and microfinance institutions. You're now able to look at just a pager, a dashboard that is able to influence the policies, the strategies and decisions within the financial institutions.
Let us talk more about the MSACCO platform, because I'm more interested in the end user experience, the customers you are serving. So how do I get onboarded on MSACCO, and how do I get started?
So we have two different customers when it comes to MSACCO. We have customers who do not have any relationship with the SACCO. So you've never been a member of a SACCO, but you desire to join a SACCO. So this way, we have an application called the MSACCO app, which you can find on Play Store. So when you download the MSACCO app, you simply input your phone number, you receive an OTP, which enables you now to follow the different steps. You're able to upload your ID and all your KYC, your details, and then you're able to open an account. You choose a SACCO of your choice. So we give you a number of SACCOs that we have on our ecosystem. Then you're able to see their portfolios, you're able to see their interest rates, you see the maximum loan amounts, and then you choose and say, I desire to join this SACCO. So once you choose that SACCO, you'll be able to pay the onboarding fees which are charged by the SACCO, and automatically our system is integrated with NIRA. So we shall be able to verify your national ID details to confirm that this is truly Matia and they are registered with the national database. Then your account will automatically be created at the SACCO, and immediately you can start to transact. So you can deposit, you'll be able to see your account, your mini statement, you can request for a loan if you qualify, you can be able to serve yourself digitally wherever you are. That's the first type of customer. So the second customer is one who is already a member of a SACCO, but they are not using MSACCO. So they have an account at the SACCO already, but they are not on MSACCO. So what this customer does to join the digital revolution is to simply be able to obtain an MSACCO number. So on the app, they still have that option where they go to already a customer, and then they get to obtain an MSACCO number. So once they put in their SACCO account number, recovery number, then they are able now to get an MSACCO number, which enables them now to connect the MSACCO number to the account which was already existing at the SACCO, and then they are able to use the digital platform. And that is also possible on the USSD platform. They can still obtain an MSACCO number through the USSD platform and still be able to join the digital revolution of being able to serve themselves comfortably at the comfort of their office or home or wherever they are without any kind of inconveniences.
Sure, I have downloaded the app and I have registered with Pawesa Chadondo, which I know is on MSACCO.
Yes.
Do I qualify for a digital loan? And if so, how do I get it?
So SACCOs have, different SACCOs have different policies. Again, we are just an enabler. We are not a financial institution. So different SACCOs have different policies. But a bare minimum is a member should have been a member of this SACCO for at least 6 months. Because the system that we have developed is able to calculate your savings over a given period of time, and then it automatically determines how much amount of money you qualify for as a digital loan or as an emergency loan. So depending on the different policies that we have, the SACCO has set, ours is to enable and influence these policies digitally in the system, and then you're able to receive this a loan or amount of money you're applying for.
Yes, so if I download the app and I enroll as a member of Mushanga SACCO in Bushenyi, which I also know is on the platform.
Yes.
Do I need to go there physically for my account to be certified, or everything is done from wherever I am?
Thank you very much. Good question. So you don't have to travel anywhere for anything, because MSACCO is able to do everything and complete the process and be able to open the account. You'll even receive a notification from MSACCO showing you your MSACCO number, but also a notification that shows you your account number at Mushanga SACCO. So the account will automatically be opened and you'll have access to it there and then, and you can even start transacting immediately. So you don't have to travel anywhere. It's all done digitally and instantly.
Yes, as a marketplace for SACCOs, which MSACCO is. How many SACCOs are available to customers? And so far, I know you launched it like 2 years ago. How many customers have you served via MSACCO directly?
So via MSACCO directly, we have served over 170,000 customers, that digital subscribers that are transacting through the MSACCO platform. And we have, like I said earlier, we have 180 institutions altogether. But of course, you know, there is what we call onboarding this SACCO on MSACCO. So some come and then we have to do the integration with the MNOs. So it takes some time. So those that are fully on MSACCO are about 120. Those ones are accessible by the digital subscribers. But all the others also have submitted their paperwork and they're in the process of being profiled and being availed on the MSACCO app for members to be able to access them digitally.
Yes, let us assume I'm a SACCO manager somewhere, or we have a SACCO in our village, and we want to join the MSACCO platform. What is the competitive edge that will drive us to join the MSACCO platform?
Thank you very much. So if Nicholas is a SACCO manager, for example, who is not on MSACCO, first of all, MSACCO, like I said, it's a double-sided platform. So it comes together with the core banking. It's one platform. Now, MSACCO is able to, last year we did a research and realized that people who are using MSACCO are 6 times more likely to pay their loans compared to people who are not using MSACCO. So the first advantage is you will be able to reduce your portfolio at risk over 30 days and the other days to come down because people are able to repay in time using the digital channels. But also, it enables you to mobilize more savings, which enables you to access affordable financing. Instead of you going to the bank to borrow a loan, now you'll be able to use member savings to loan out at lower interest rates. And this is what we are driving at. And we have seen it work because people who are saving with MSACCO, you find that if before joining MSACCO, I was saving 50,000 in a month. When I joined MSACCO, my savings grew drastically to over 200,000. Why? Because now anytime I get the money, I move it straight to the SACCO account. The other time I would get money, keep it in the house, a problem comes, the money goes. But now I am able to move it digitally immediately and it improves the saving culture of the members. But also it builds confidence in the members because I know when I deposit the money, anytime I need this money, I'll be able to access it even when the SACCO has actually closed. On the other hand, the SACCO benefits through the transactional revenues. So unlike other technology companies that will just give you technology, this technology is able to pay for its own technology costs. So we have seen SACCOs fund their annual budgets up to 10% using revenue they have generated from MSACCO. So all these are benefits that an institution will be getting when they come on our platform. But also most importantly, customer retention. Because for example, you mentioned Mushanga, which is in Bushenyi. Now, if I have been a member of Mushanga and I migrate from Bushenyi to Kaberamaido, it means I am going to churn. I am going to leave your SACCO because there is no way you can serve me. But with MSACCO, your members will migrate with their SACCO. From wherever they are, they can be served digitally and their needs are met. So you'll be able to retain more customers as opposed to when you're not on a digital platform.
Thank you very much. Let's talk about young people and startups. Like me and you know, majority of our people are young, below 30 years, and many of them have startups. The biggest challenges they face include, among others, expensive capital and inaccessible capital. And on the other hand, there is a FutureLink technology that is connecting so many SACCOs together and helping them reach last mile people. How does your work help a startup, a young man or woman who has just started business and they need capital to scale their businesses?
Thank you very much. So first of all, with the kind of ecosystem that we have created, now you're able to, first of all, choose an institution of your choice that is able to also design products because we enable, through MSACCO, we enable the voice of the customer to be heard by these institutions. And this is what we call developing and creating relevant and affordable financial services. So joining you to these institutions, now we are able to raise a voice altogether as MSACCO subscribers to develop products tailored to our needs. So for example, the SMEs, the startups, first of all, because they now have access to these digital products, they can be able to get startup loans from the different institutions because now they have a profile created for them. And Nicholas, previously, the challenge we have had with the startups is accessing finance has been a barrier because, one, we don't have enough collateral. Two, we do not have financial records. Now, this helps you to build a financial record because now you're dealing with institutions within an ecosystem that you also own, because these are member-owned. Once you become a member, you become an owner. So you're part of the AGMs. You're able to speak out on what you want to get and what you want to see. So even these startups are able to influence the products they desire, and they're able to actually get competitive rates compared to what they would have gotten in banks.
Yes, Mr. Matia, thank you for that elaborate answer. I know FutureLink is an elder in fintech. You have been here for close to 2 decades. You have seen the industry start, grow, and reach where it is. From where you sit at FutureLink, where do you see challenges in fintech?
Thank you. So challenges, the biggest challenge I think we are facing with the kind of innovation that we are creating currently is the lower smartphone penetration. So because, for example, if you're accessing MSACCO through the USSD platform, there are certain functionalities that will not be able to access. Yet these functionalities and benefits are available on the MSACCO app, which is only available to smartphone users. So the lower penetration of smartphones becomes a bit of a challenge and a bit of a barrier to scale this kind of innovation and technology. But also, notably, we have seen this begin to improve, the numbers growing from the previous years to where we are now. And we believe that this gives us a hope of a future for the technology we are creating. So we believe that overcoming this kind of barrier will be able to help us reach even more people and be able to serve them better.
Yes, also allow me ask this. I know for sure you are a big brother, big sister, big player in fintech, and a few others are big brothers, big sisters in fintech. You as the elders in fintech, what are you doing to uplift the startups in fintech? Because like me and you know, there are quite so many startups in fintech. Most of them still don't have Bank of Uganda licenses, among other things, yet they are doing so many innovative things, a lot of amazing work. So as big players, the legendaries to say the least, what are you doing to support the startups?
I think one of the avenues that we have availed to very many brothers and sisters in the fintech space is integration. We have been able to do quite a number of integration with different fintechs on our platform to be able to collaborate and offer this solution together. And of course, this has not ended. We are still continuing. We have integrations that are underway with School Pay and so many others. So we want to bring everyone together for as long as you're part of a solution that we are offering, and for as long as you're able to, because you see, at the end of the day, we have to remain committed to serving the last mile and also ensuring that we are co-creating value for the people that we serve and remaining relevant in the industry. So I think one of the avenues we have availed is whoever has a solution that is able to impact on our people, we have been able to do these integrations, and we are still open to more integrations as a way of sharing revenue, supporting them, but also helping them to reach more people. And I think this is a great opportunity for startups. And we are also really open-minded, an open-minded institution of fintech. And we literally have a lot of collaboration. And even in the space where we're operating in exhibitions and all that, many of these come to us and we share ideas, we share important information. We are not limited because we believe that the solution we are offering, we're just barely scratching the surface. It's too big. There's quite a lot of work to do, and everybody needs to come on board so that we can be able to put solutions together that will help our people to thrive.
Again, as a player that is regulated by BOU, in your opinion, what is the state of Uganda's fintech industry, and what are your views about the regulatory environment of the industry?
Good question. I think more than ever, we are glad that the regulator is waking up to really strengthen the regulation, because you see, it's a bit difficult to play in a space where you are regulated, but then 90% of the same players who are playing where you are not regulated. So the kind of responsibility that you carry is kind of not the same responsibility that they are carrying. And that, of course, sometimes creates a lot of loopholes within the service offering. But we're glad that I think in the previous quarter, we saw Bank of Uganda rising to this to ensure that all the fintechs that are really facilitating payments should be able to acquire licenses. And I think this is really for purposes of protecting the consumer, the end user. It is important, even on our part, to play an integral role of ensuring that we safeguard the finances of the people that we are serving, because there is no way we are going to provide financial freedom if this is not regulated. So we are happy that the regulator is making that call, and we'd like to encourage our brothers and sisters. It's not policing, but it carries on the responsibility and commitment that we have in the industry. We are also glad to be sitting on the financial inclusion strategy committees to be able to influence some of these policies and also be able to drive use cases to the last mile. So we believe that this should be able to help the industry to get to another level. Because you see where technology is going now, if regulation does not become strong as of yesterday, we run a very huge risk. And the only way we can assure security and safety of the monies of the people that we are serving is really to ensure that we adhere to regulation, because these are checks and balances that keep us sober in the industry.
In the next 2 minutes, please build a case for FutureLink Technologies, why people should use your solutions and products.
Thank you very much. So, first of all, our why to the end user is so that they may all thrive. We would like to create that financial freedom through accessing of these affordable and relevant financial services designed just for them. So imagine that you are a person that is desiring financial freedom. Imagine that you have walked into, first of all, let's say, I'll use an example, for example, a bank, where nobody actually knows you. You have no say. You do not have an opportunity to go to the AGMs as shareholders. But imagine a situation where you are availed an opportunity to be part of an institution where you are actually a decision maker, where you can be able to earn dividends at the end of the year. So we have seen that SACCOs on our platform actually paying the highest dividends in the country to their members at the end of the year. So we encourage the members to adhere to the call of joining the SACCOs, not just a SACCO, but a SACCO through MSACCO. Because MSACCO will help you to, first of all, build a financial statement that is going to count, that is going to enable you access affordable financing in terms of loans at lower interest rates, but also knowing that as I am repaying this loan, part of the interest rate is going to be paid back to me at the end of the year in terms of interest. I think this is a very good thing. I have a loan, I am paying it, but part of the interest I'm paying is going to be paid back to me as a member at the end of the year in terms of dividends. But also think about convenience. Instead of spending 10,000, 5,000 traveling to the SACCO, then line up, queue up, the jam and everything, I have now a digital channel which can be able to serve me in a second, in an instant. I can deposit my money at the SACCO, I can withdraw it anytime. I am in control. We have seen cases for SACCOs that are not digitized, where Nicholas has, for example, 10 million on his account. His account has been, not used for some time. Then the teller says, oh, Nicholas actually doesn't know about this money. The person moves the money. And because you don't have a digital platform, you can't monitor. And you can't even receive an SMS alert. But with MSACCO, anything that happens, a debit or credit on your account, you're able to receive a notification that your account has been debited or it has been credited. And this way, you're able, if it's not you who has done the transaction, you're able to follow up and be able to build a case and ensure that your finances are safe. So I think really that MSACCO is the revolution that everybody now needs to get on and achieve that financial freedom that they desire.
Yes, Matia, thank you so much for this very charismatic and knowledgeable presentation. I can confirm that I've used MSACCO and I can say it is leading the revolution for all SACCOs. I know FutureLink Technologies has taken part in the past 3 editions of the 4 Days for Fintechs initiative. From where you sit at FutureLink, what do you think has been the contribution of the 4 Days for Fintechs initiative to shaping the financial technology industry? And what else do you think you can do together?
Thank you very much, Nicholas. That's a very great question. So from our participation and what we have seen the 40 FinTech, 40 Days 40 FinTech does is one, it zooms deep into what we are doing as fintechs, and more so it prepares the ground, it prepares the masses, it prepares the people to be ready for the kind of technology that we are actually building. And this is what we have seen over the years. It's one thing to develop technology products, it's one thing to innovate, it's another to have people who are ready to actually use this innovation, this technology, these products that you take out to them. And I think 40 Days 40 FinTechs has played a crucial role in preparing the masses, preparing the market, making the masses ready and available to use these innovations that we are creating for the market. For us, really, we feel that this is a commendable job that has been done and achieved by the 40 Days for the FinTechs. And going forward, of course, we look forward to more collaborations in this area, because you see, like I said earlier, we are barely scratching the surface, and FutureLink cannot do it alone. We need people like you to stand with us and be able to reach the last mile and be able to impact the masses. So we'd like to commend you for the wonderful work that you have done over the years, and would like to see this continuing to bear more fruit.
This has been day 4 of the annual 4 Days for the FinTechs Initiative Season 5. Thank you and see you soon.